Okay, so in the past I've showed you how to make a pom-pom with just whatever you have in the house. So today I bought this kit. It's from Clover. It's a Pom Pom Maker set. So it comes with 4 sizes. This is what it looks like. It comes with instructions. So it says it's going to be 1 3/8 inch, 1 5/8 inch, 2 1/2, and 3 3/8. So let's figure this out. I think I'm just going to make this a middle-sized one, and this is just scrap yarn that I had from my room upstairs. Okay, so we're going to open up these little wings. We'll take our yarn. I'm just going to wrap it around these wings. So if you're making one at home, you would be wrapping this around like a piece of cardboard or something, right? Instead, I'm going to wrap it around here a whole bunch of times. And in the instructions, it just says that you need to make sure there's like at least some kind of arch in the middle there, or it says you can damage the equipment. So I'm going to make sure I don't over wrap it, but I want to have enough that it's a full pom-pom. So keep wrapping. I have no idea what yarn this is. It's kind of funky, but it's thick, so that makes me have to do fewer wraps, which makes for a shorter video, which I figure is good for you. Okay, then I'm going to close this side, and I could trim that off, but I'm just going to leave it on there. I'm going to wrap around these arms, and it has these little marks on here, so that if you wanted to make like multicolored pom-poms, you could measure out how much of each color you wanted to do. You could make like a rainbow pom-pom, I don't know, it could be kind of cool. I don't think I've ever seen a rainbow pom-pom, but that doesn't mean it shouldn't happen. Okay, getting all wrapped. Wrappity, wrappity, wrap, wrap, wrap. Guess I could put some actual music on instead of just me saying do at you, but that's less fun. Okay, now we'll close that up. I can trim this off. Now, the next step is that I'm going to go through this groove in the side, and I'm going to cut through all that yarn. Now, my scissors are not super fantastic, so hopefully I can do this. Okay, and then I need to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, now this is what I think is the best feature of the Pom Pom Maker instead of doing it yourself, is it allows you to tie a really tight knot. So I can put this string just around this groove, and I'm going to tie a knot here, and I can pull it tight, and this yarn will actually suck inside that groove when I pull it tight, so that I can get a really tight knot. So when you make one at home, I feel like the hardest part is to get a really tight center knot. So the Pom Pom Maker definitely helps with that problem. So I just tied a square knot, and now I can open up these ends. Ah, got caught. And then all you do is you pull it apart. And it has this little pin that sticks in the middle to put it back together. So here's my pom-pom. Of course, I need to trim up my ends. This one I accidentally pulled out because I got caught on my Pom Pom Maker. And just do a little trimmy. So that is way more even than doing it at home without a Pom Pom Maker, and it's easy, so that's pretty cool. And you can make all sorts of different sizes. I think they even come with like an extra large one that's even bigger than this one, but I don't know why this one is so tiny and cute. Okay, so that is how to use a Pom Pom Maker. They're pretty cool. These ones are made by Clover. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of like knockoff brands, but honestly, they're not very expensive. And I think it was less than $15 for the set of 4. So if you make a lot of pom-poms, yarn pom-poms, that is, not faux fur, obviously, then this might be a really good investment for you. So, happy crocheting!